Round 9 of the World Championship now here at Hockenheim, Germany.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Formula One, continuing the 1995 World Championship. We've had a really great start to the season. First half of the year has been almost completely won by us. Two of the races have been won by somebody else, and those were both Ferrari. Amazingly, Schumacher hasn't won one yet, considering how much he's been a rival of ours. So hopefully it's going to continue into the second half of the season. Let's kick it off now and see how we get on. So it's the German Grand Prix and we're at Hockenheim. This is the old Hockenheim before they changed it for 2002. So this has got the long straights through the forest. P7 for the first go. Not too bad, but we could do better. Well, we had a lot of traffic on this lap, but it's looking like it's still a good one. I'd say that's pretty damn good. 1.7 seconds, and we have pole position. So a very good qualifying session at Hockenheim for the German Grand Prix. We're on Schumacher's home ground here, so to get one up on him, his home race, is very good. So Damon Hill on pole, Schumacher alongside on the front row. DC's in third, hopefully has a good race. Berger fourth, Barrichello and Irvine in the top six for Jordan. They are looking very good. Then we have Hakkinen and Blundell in the McLarens. Herbert and Alesi will not be very happy with 9th and 10th. Frentzen for his home Grand Prix in 11th alongside Olivier Panis. Then we have Salo and Bouillon. Papis in the footwork. Luca Badeau will be very happy with 16th. Then we've got Katayama. Suzuki is back in the Ligier instead of Martin Brundle. Taki Inui and Martini come next. Then we've got Pedro Diniz and Roberto Moreno. And bringing up the rear are the Pacifics of Montemini and Lavaggi. Alright, hoping for a good start. That's not great. Could be worse though. Alright, we dropped to third. Good start from Berger up into second, but Schumacher has the lead. It's not been a good one for DC. There's a lot of manoeuvring going on behind. Hope you don't mean me, Murray. Okay, we're back in front of Berger, and we're going for Schumacher. Bit tight there, but we've got it. We're back in the lead. Now we just got to hold on to it.
He's accelerating hard now.
Whoa, a bit shaky there. Okay, bit of a shaky start to the lap, but other than that, it was pretty darn good. Okay, so after 2 laps, we're already 7.2 seconds ahead of Schumacher. This is just too easy. We've got the fastest lap, 154.1. DC is down to 4th, 1 place down from his starting position. It's not too bad from there. Hopefully he's not going to go backwards. You see Blundell's doing well in the top 6, and Jean Alesi has got himself from 10th on the grid up to 6th place. Seems like the Ferraris had a really good start. So 8 laps remaining, and we are roughly 17 seconds now ahead of Michael Schumacher. There's just no competition today. Okay, DC has made it past Gerhard Berger. He's going in the right direction. Hopefully he can get Schumacher before the end of the race. Okay, little update. DC has got into second place. We're now on through Williams 1-2, and our lead is 21.5 seconds. Alright, we're now coming up to lap back markers. Hopefully they're not going to get in our way too much. If they're all like that, I'll be happy. Okay, 5 laps remaining. We now have a 33.5 second lead over David Coulthard. So, a little race update, and it seems that Gerhard Berger has moved up another place and is now in front of Michael Schumacher. Well, here we are on the final lap, and I have to say it's been a very uneventful German Grand Prix. But it's looking like it's going to be our most successful of the year, at least so far. We cross the line to take victory. And there you have it. We've won the German Grand Prix. David Coulthard completes a 1-2 for Williams. That's exactly what we needed. And it's our biggest margin to second place of the season. 1 minute, 6.4 seconds. Incredible. DC himself was a long way in front of Berger in third. Schumacher finishing fourth in his first home Grand Prix. Won't be happy about that. Blundell did well in fifth. And Alesi also did well to come back to score a point in sixth. The Jordans won't be happy that they finished outside of the points. Damon Hill, fastest lap again, 1 minute 50.101. In the Drivers' Championship, it's now 43 points back to Michael Schumacher. We are looking exceptionally good to take the Drivers' title now, with only 80 points on the table. Schumacher's lead over Berger comes down ever so slightly, but not enough to get Berger back in front. DC is moving himself well into contention now. He's right behind Berger. Alesi's still there as well. Then we have Herbert, Irvine, Blundell back ahead of Hakkinen, and Barrichello completing the top 10. Constructors' Championship, 54 points is the lead for Williams. Looking like it's all but wrapped up there. Ferrari next with Benetton 1 point behind, then Jordan and McLaren fighting out for fourth, and Ligier still with those 2 points in sixth.
This is the Hungarian Grand Prix, round 10 of the 1995 World Championship.
Okay, here we are in Hungary, the Hungaroring, a track that is still used to this day with minor modifications, but effectively the same track. Okay, so our first lap, pretty terrible, 16th only. Let's see if we could do better on lap 2. Good thing at the moment is it's our teammate David Coulthard who currently has pole. Okay, a bit better there, up into 5th on our second lap, but we have a lot of traffic which is slowing us down. There we go. Well, I'm afraid that in the end we couldn't quite grab pole position for the Hungarian Grand Prix, but it is a first pole for David Coulthard, so if we don't get it, it's good that he gets it. Actually, it might be the second of the season, I forget. Schumacher on the front row, we're third, Gerhard Berger fourth, then we've got Hakkinen in the McLaren, Alesi in the top 6, Irvine, Martin Brundle back in the Ligier, getting in the top 10, then we have Herbert and Panis, Frentzen, Luca Badoa, 12th in the Minardi. That's excellent. Then Blundell, disappointing for him in 13th, as it is for Barrichello in 14th. Lamy and Salo on the next row. Then it's Katayama, Taki Inui. Then we have Bouillon and Papis, Moreno, Montemini, and at the back of the grid, Pedro Diniz and Lavargi. Alright, let's see how the start goes for us. It's not been great so far this season. That's not too bad. We just need to get between Schumacher and Coulthard. Oh no! That's not how that's worked. They both closed in on me. Schumacher has the lead. Coulthard was behind us. Hopefully still there. Just need to find a way past Schumacher here. DC looks like he's still behind us.
The sun is out and the weather is fine. He's a bit off the pace there.
I'm not very quick at the moment. Okay, after one lap, we're not really making any pressure on Schumacher at the moment, although that was good out of that corner. Well, we've got the fastest lap, 1:23.0, but we're still stuck behind Michael Schumacher at the moment. Schumacher all over the road trying to defend his position. Really wants this one. Oh, blocks us off. It's defending well. It's about as close to him as we've been. Can we have a run down into turn one? We can, and we're through. We take the lead of the Hungarian Grand Prix, but now we've got to hold on to it. Let's go wide, and Schumacher's coming back up the inside. Schumacher retakes the lead.
He's lost the place.
Just outbraked ourselves into the corner, and that was enough for Schumacher to pounce. Okay, we're right on Michael's tail again. Let's try and do this move again like we did last lap. Down to turn one. Bit easy, I think, but we outbrake ourselves. We've got the space. We're holding it this time, hopefully into this corner. Yes! Well, I know he's still there, so we can't get complacent. Okay, we have lowest and fastest lap. 1:22.0, and we're now coming up on back markers with Schumacher 2.5 seconds behind. Ah! I was just going to say I hope they won't hold me up, but never mind. Mika Häkkinen is a man on a mission. He's got past Berger and now got past Coulthard as well. He's into the top 3 in the McLaren. Looking for their best result of the season. We just lower the fastest lap there to a 1:20.8. We've really found a groove now, pulling out a big lead on Schumacher. Okay, so check this for a race update. As we come up to lap more cars, Mika Häkkinen has caught and overtaken Michael Schumacher for second place. Whoa! Crazy idiot! What on earth was he thinking? Absolutely insane. It was one of the footwork cars, not sure which.
The sun is out and the weather is fine.
There we are, putting a lap on a Ferrari.
Race order. Damon Hill, Mika Häkkinen, Michael Schumacher, Gerhard Berger. Oh my word! That was almost certainly a collision there.
So with Sean Lacey going a lap down in one Ferrari, the other Ferrari of Gerhard Berger is moving up and is past David Coulthard for 4th place. So here we are on the final lap of the race, and after a brilliant battle with Michael Schumacher at the start, we've settled down into a kind of commanding lead until we find ourselves here. And we're about to lap the Benetton of Johnny Herbert, who gives us a little tap there, a bit rude. But we're exiting the final corner now to take our 8th win of the season. So there we are then, 8 wins out of 10 races, I believe that is. And we finished an excellent 32.5 seconds ahead of Mika Häkkinen. What a race it was from the Flying Finn today to come into 2nd place in the McLaren. Best result for them. Schumacher is in 3rd ahead of Gerhard Berger. David Coulthard unfortunately fell to 5th. Have to take some of the blame for his poor start, of course. Martin Brundle. Great race from him in the Ligier to score his first World Championship point of the season. And there we have Taki Inui in 10th place in the footwork. And it was actually him that did swerve in front of us because he was so keen to get ahead of some faster cars ahead. But there we go. We still won, and fastest lap once again for Damon Hill. Drivers' Championship, the gap is now up to 49 points with 70 points available. It's definitely our championship to lose. Schumacher ahead of Berger, and then we've got Coulthard and Lacey. Herbert, Häkkinen, Irvine fighting it out for 6. Then Blundell and Barrichello completing the top 10. Constructors' Championship, 63 points is the lead of Williams over Benetton and Ferrari, who are joint 2nd. Excellent season so far. Then McLaren moving themselves up to 4th with Häkkinen 2nd, and another point for Ligier in 6th.
Welcome to beautiful Spa in Belgium for round 11 of the championship.
So, as Murray says, we are here at the Belgian Grand Prix at the legendary Spa-Francorchamps, which is very much unchanged as they still race on this track to this day. Obviously the bus stop is the biggest change on this circuit, but mostly it's the same. And back then this was very much easily the longest Grand Prix track in the world. We see today Gerhard Berger in the Ferrari is currently fastest, and that's who we're aiming for. Well, 15th isn't a great start for us in qualifying, so we've got a lot of work to do to try and improve. Well, I'm afraid we had a shocking qualifying. Not great at all, you'll see what I mean. But what a qualifying session for Ferrari. All Ferrari front row with Gerhard Berger on pole, Jean Alesi alongside. Mika Häkkinen is 3rd in the McLaren ahead of Johnny Herbert, the top Benetton in 4th. David Coulthard is the top Williams, 5th only, then Blundell in the McLaren. Irvine is next, ahead of Olivier Panis and Martin Brundle in Ligiers. Heinz-Harald Frentzen completes the top 10. Then we have Mika Salo, Barrichello still not doing great in qualifying. Then it's Bouillon. Damon Hill, we are down in 14th place. Shocking result. Then it's Katayama, but even more shocking, Michael Schumacher down in 16th. Not great for him either. Then we have Lamy, Inui, Luca Badoa. Then it's Papis, Montemini, Roberto Moreno. And at the back of the grid, we've got Lavaggi and Pedro Diniz. So I think this is going to be a really interesting Belgian Grand Prix. We're down in 14th, Schumacher back in 16th, and we haven't got away off the grid. Oh my word, what happened there? And oh my word, everyone just closes up into turn 1. Chaotic start here at Spa. For whatever reason, I pressed the accelerator, the car didn't go. And then down at turn 1, everyone's just clubbed together and we're down to 16th. We've got our work cut out to keep the winning streak going today. Got to give me room, dude. Okay, up to 15th. It's going to be pretty easy to get past here. It's for 14th. Well, what a chaotic start to the Belgian Grand Prix. I could have gone for that there, but I knew that Minardi was going to turn in on me. That's past Lamy there for 13th now. This should be a pretty easy one. There we go. Up to 12th. Whoa, dude. Okay, so we make it into the top 10. David Coulthard's had a good one. He's up to 3rd behind the 2 Ferraris who are leading the race. We've got 10 laps to see how far we can move up. That's past Brundle. Oh, whoa, whoa, dude! It's alongside you! Honestly, they don't use their eyes. We can see Berger's dropping back now. Lacey has taken the lead. David Coulthard up into 2nd. Berger dropping back to 3rd. As perhaps Berger had an issue somewhere. David Coulthard has the fastest lap, 2 minutes 7.1. There you see the current gap to Eddie Irvine in 7th, 3.5 seconds. But we've already brought that down by almost 3 seconds. So here we are, we can see the points ahead of us, 2 positions in front. Whoa, a bit wide there. Looks like Irvine's trying to make a move. Almost ploughed into the back of the Jordan there. But Irvine's trying to get past Blundell. So 2 McLarens in front of him. Okay, let's see how many we can get down here. Irvine's all over the road, but we're going through. Blundell doesn't give us any space. So 1 position off the points now. Eddie Irvine right behind. Blundell's trying to make a move on his teammate. Hakkinen closes him off. Go around the outside of Blundell. We've got him. We have the fastest lap of the race now. 2 minutes 4.6. Can we get Mika Hakkinen? No. closes us off. We are in the points now though, in 6. Right up behind Hakkinen here. Can we get him into the corner? We can. We were absolutely flying up the hill there. The Renault engine giving us more grunt than the Mercedes. And it was enough to get us past Hakkinen and into 5th. So there's some good news for us. David Coulthard has taken the lead and is ahead of Sean Lacey. So it looks like we may still, hopefully, get a win for the team today if Coulthard can get his first win. So now you can see Johnny Herbert has moved ahead of Gerhard Berger. And he is now the driver we are chasing as we go wide. That's not going to help. The gap was 7.5 seconds.
He's going the wrong way. Into second. Up into third. It's Herbert. In third, the gap is growing. This young man really is a superlative driver. Round 4 of the 1995 World Championship here in Spain. It's over.
And as you can probably hear, Murray Walker is currently suffering a major malfunction and is just spouting out any old rubbish that has got nothing to do with the race at all. So we'll just let Murray continue on spouting absolute nonsense.
It's the penultimate lap. Portugal. Superlative. He's in a class of his own. And the red flags are being shown. The session is over. Coming up to the right-hander now. Round 15. It's Salo. Simtek Ford. He's overdone it. Up through the gears. It's a win for Hungary Suzuki.
Yeah, sure.
Don't like the look of those white clouds.
Oh, we've gone quiet, have we, Murray? Well, seems the malfunction is over. Hopefully, normal service resumed. Now, the Aguri Suzuki has apparently won the race. Do well to win a race he's not even driving in. 6.8 now the gap to Gerhard Berger. Okay, so the gap to Berger is now roughly 4 seconds. We are closing. I think Murray's just gone quiet now. His battery must have run out. But we have closed the gap down to 1.5 seconds. And there is Gerhard Berger in front of us. I think another position may be on the cards. Look, we're right up on the back of the Ferrari here. Oh my goodness! Incredibly dangerous driving from Gerhard Berger results in us having to take to the grass. And we've got all that work to do again after we just got the fastest lap as well. Lowered the fastest lap to 2 minutes 3.7. And then Gerhard Berger. Not sure if he's just upset because he should, in his opinion, have won this race. But very dangerous manoeuvre forcing us off the track like that at that speed. Particularly where we were. Okay, 3 laps remaining. We've caught back up to Berger. We've got some traffic ahead as well. We're going to go around the outside. Because we also lap of 40, and that was easy. 4th place. So, as you can now hear, we've got a bit of a language issue going on now. And we've got one of the... can't tell if it's Italian or Spanish commentators taking over for Murray Walker at the moment. This has been a crazy race already. And just when you think it can't get any more mad... I mean, it's probably French. I don't know. I don't know language. It might even be going through languages. I'd just leave you guys to enjoy the madness. Okay, so now the foreign commentary has ceased. We can update you that we are closing in on Johnny Herbert. Not sure whether we're going to have time to get past him. And we've got someone else. Hello and welcome to more foreign commentary. Today's episode of Formula 1 brought to you by commentary from around the world. Okay, we're right alongside Johnny Herbert here as we're both trying to lap this car who blocks me off! What are you doing, you absolute tit? Oh, and we've been run into by Johnny Herbert. Herbert just drove straight into the side of us there. We have come out on top though. So on the final lap we are now running in third. It's going to be as far as we get today. So for the final lap, enjoy some more, I think, Spanish commentary.
Será mejor que vigile la velocidad. Williams, Renault. Ese es un Ferrari. Es un DJ. Parece que le ha costado una penalización de 10. En el primero, en el sexto, en sexta posición. Adelante. El circuito está seco de momento, pero no me gustan esas nubes tan negras.
Okay, it's finally gone quiet enough, for now at least, to talk about the end of the race. We are up to third. Better than I thought we'd get today after that terrible start to the race. But as we approach the bus stop now, David Coulthard has won the race, his first win of the season. We're coming across the line in third. So, there you have it. David Coulthard's first career victory means another win for the Williams team today. Jean Alesi second for Ferrari. We were about 6-ish seconds, just under 6 seconds behind at the end in third. Johnny Herbert fourth, Berger dropped to fifth, Hakkinen gets a point in sixth. Schumacher didn't even recover to the top 10. Fastest lap once again for Damon Hill. So with no points for Schumacher today, and us scoring 4 points, better than nothing, it means that the gap is now 53 points at the top of the championship with 60 to go. We are almost there. David Coulthard has taken over third in the championship. He's got ahead of Gerhard Berger and is now only 3 points behind Michael Schumacher. So it's now looking like the fight is on for second in the championship. Alesi's still a bit behind. Herbert's leading Hakkinen. Irvine's dropped down one. And then you've got Blundell and Barrichello fighting it out for ninth. Constructors' Championship, 69 is the magic number. And that is how far we are ahead of Ferrari now. 5 points the difference, Ferrari over Benetton. It was a good race for them. McLaren looking good in fourth ahead of Jordan. And then Ligier still on 3. So what a Grand Prix to end today's video on. That Belgian Grand Prix was insane, from qualifying way down the field with Michael Schumacher, the mad start, everyone colliding at turn 1, Murray Walker going into some sort of malfunction and then being replaced by various foreign commentary and our recovery to third. So I hope you liked this video. Please leave a like if you did, leave a comment. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell. We've got 2 more episodes coming, and we could be winning the World Championship in the next episode, so please do tune in for that one. But until then, take care of yourselves.